Hi, I hope all is well with everyone. I just wanted to come to you quickly and just speak about, how you are progressing in December 2025. I want just speak quickly about how um, preparing yourself to grow. Everybody's growth is going to look different. Some people, depending on your determination and how you want that to look for you, it can accelerate quickly. Or some people are going to take on, that slow process of letting it maturate and happen over time. And I think that is the most healthiest choice because typically, when we do run quick and when we do want the progress to happen quick, fast, and in a hurry, with those quick results, we often do not measure up to that standard of long term success. So I'll say this as you're getting yourself prepared to grow on your journey of growth, whether that's through healing, through traumatic experiences. I know I talk about that a lot. I talk about that a lot because of my own personal experiences, but taking myself out of it, I just wanted to say that growth for anybody is going to look different. It's not going to look the same. Be prepared to have people in your corner. Be prepared to lose people. Be prepared to do it alone. Sometimes, you're going to see instances where, people are not going to understand why you're on the course you're on, but you have to remember to keep yourself first, keep yourself focused, and keep it all about you. Do not worry about anybody else. Do not worry about who does not understand it. You're going to have instances, these are examples where um, your parents may not understand, your spouse may not understand, your siblings may not understand, your friends, your colleagues, co workers, your children, but make it about you. Do not make it about anybody else. Keep yourself in a space of where you have that willingness to go beyond what it takes to succeed long term. Success is not an overnight process. I have just giving a little piece, not going into too much, but I have to do this because it's important. I am going into, by God's permission, in 2026, in year 6 of my transitions of change. I have had to speak to somebody recently about grieving. And when I say grieving, I'm talking about grieving the old me, grieving who Wanda used to be, grieving the patterns and the routines, grieving the people in my life that I thought would always be there. There are people now that I had with me early in January of 2025. They're not here anymore, not through death, but through separation. So just be prepared to go at it alone. Some days, sometimes you're going to have people in your corner. Some people may seek out therapy. Some people may seek out a space where they have, just a circle around them that's going to be supportive, and that's always the best approach to it. But at the same time, know that you have to be your own biggest cheerleader when it comes down to seeing pragmatic and long term change. The goal is always for you to build yourself up. Do not look for others to build you up. Some will, some won't, and it's okay. It's about affirming who you are as an individual. Please make sure that in your transition of growth, healing, or whatever that is, or whatever word you want to use in the capacity, that you're going to lose some people. And I tell people that all the time. I just had a long conversation with somebody earlier today about losing people because it's not said enough. But like I said, in my process to transition, I have had to grieve a lot. I've had to release a lot. I've had to cry a lot because I'm essentially changing over, and you will too, to getting rid of old patterns and old ways. My mantra is grow, get rid of old ways. I speak that not just in lip service, but I speak that in doing with the physical. I speak that, when I get up every day, I put one foot and the second foot out of the bed, and I get up and I make up in my mind that I want to grow today and I don't want to stay the same. And you're going to have days that are going to be hard. You're going to have days that are going to be easy. But that's the beauty of growing. It's not supposed to look the same every day. So I just wanted to encourage you as you get yourself prepared to grow. Expect the unexpected because everything is not going to be neatly and tied in a bow. And there are going to be days where you will be stretched as an individual, especially for those of you who do decide to seek therapy. You are going to be stretched. You're not going to go into that space unchanged. Only how you become unchanged is if you do not do the work. And that's not me saying it from an aspect of trying to beat you up here, but it's just the truth. When you're ready to grow, the change will come. Some people may see a difference in a year. Some people may see it in 6 months, but it's a slow process. You are your biggest asset. You are your biggest project. That means you're going to be working steadily and mightily every day that you have breath in your body. So take advantage of the opportunity to not only get better, but to want more for yourself. Ask yourself, what does the expectation and change look like for you long term? Not other people, not your spouse, not your children, not your colleagues. You again are your biggest project. You are worth the change. You are worthy of the change, and it starts with you. So I'm challenging any and everyone who is watching this video, take the time to just reflect on the year 2025 and see where you were in January and see where you are now. Did you get better? Did you grow some? Did you not grow at all? Be honest with yourself and understand that that can change, but you, the individual, have to make the effort to do so. And I'm encouraging you, place no expectation on what you think. Lose sight on how you want other people to view you. That is something that I had to look at for myself early on. When I was making strides, when I was making changes, I often sought validation. And then I realized probably early this year, people don't validate me, I validate myself. And so just know that from my personal experience, you validate yourself. Do not look for validation in other people, because sometimes you may not get it. Some people see you rising, but they're not going to say anything. Some people see you getting better. They're not going to say anything. They're not supposed to. So, with that, do not place an expectation that people have to say, I acknowledge that you're different. I acknowledge that you're better. I acknowledge that you're grown, because people do not have to do that. It is really all about how you enter this process. So just, I don't know what 2026 is going to look like for you, but I do hope that you will take the time to take the month of December to, I know people do resolutions and things of that nature, that's on you, but I believe in goal setting. Setting some goals. Because most people, when we break, at least me, I'm not going to put that on y'all. When I did resolutions in the past, I broke every single one of them. I'm going to lose weight. By day 3, I had already messed up. So make sure whatever goals that you do place for yourself, they're realistic. If you say, I want to be gone from my job by the month of June, do that. But make sure you're out there filling applications out. Make sure you're out there updating that resume. Make sure you're actually actively doing something. Yes, the economy and stuff is the way it is, but it's not an excuse for you not to excel. Because I've had that conversation too, where people are saying, well, look at what's going on in the world. I see what's going on in the world. My job, the field that I'm in, it is definitely being impacted right now. The group of social workers that I have talked to, we're on the edge too. I'm currently in a master's program trying to get a heightened level of pay with the tag that I'm getting through licensure. That's going to be impacted. So I'm not going to worry about that, because I know the prayer that I have prayed and the goal that I have set, and whatever I need to be provided, it will come. And the same thing goes for you. A goal, not to worry. When you set the goal, when you write it down, put it in a place where you can mark off, okay, I lost 10 pounds in 30 days. Mark it off, I lost 20 pounds in 3 months, whatever it is. Mark it off, I filled out an application for a new job. Mark it off, I applied or re-enrolled to go back to college. Mark it off, I bought myself a new car. Mark it off, I paid off my debt. Things of that nature. So again, growth, it starts with you, whether it's big or small, but you have the ability to want more and do more for yourself It's all about you taking care of you. I often tell people in sessions, I have something called Self Care Saturdays, and I speak to how you should take care of yourself more. Some people say, well, I don't have the time. I'm telling you firmly, if you do not take care of yourself, your body is going to tell on you. I'm telling you that from personal experience. It just is. I'm getting over being sick, and I typically do not get sick. So I was confined to the bed for a little bit. But nonetheless, take care of yourself. Remember, this growth journey, it is about you, not anyone else. Do not make your growth about other people. Remember, do not make your growth about others. Keep your eyes on yourself. Do not focus on anyone else. When you focus on yourself, that's when things change. And you have to believe it. You take it one day at a time. You got it. Take care, y'all.